G'day everybody and welcome back to Baltic Sea, a Farming Truckers Challenge. So, as you can see over there, we have our field of soybeans ready to harvest. I have put in a dunny or a toilet here, purely and simply because I needed a new rest spot. My old, where I was sleeping was over at our first field, so I've now we're sleeping on the dunny. Okay, so it's now time that we harvested these soybeans. You guys did see a quick shot of me doing some fertilizing. Basically, it's time we got as much money off our fields as humanly possible. Does this do a... nope, doesn't do a straw swath, that's fine. Any pieces that looked brown and didn't put any actual fertilizer down, that was purely and simply because that was at its maximum yield in the first place, or maximum fertilizing. So that's all right. We can live with that. What else? Yeah. So we're going to get this harvested and then we'll see where the best price is for selling the soybeans. As I was checking it, while I was waiting for it to grow, I was checking it, and believe it or not, the TARDIS was not actually the best place to sell the, sell our crop. So, because we've got nowhere to actually store our crop, we'll just simply be selling it again, as always, straight off the field. Now I still own our original piece of land up in the top. I believe it wasn't actually a nominated. It didn't actually have its own number. I'll just check. Yes, it didn't actually have a number associated with it, so I could actually put a I was thinking about putting another selling station up there, but it would appear that I don't have anything new to any other selling stations, so we'd just simply be putting in a secondary TARDIS. As you can see, we're currently in debt by just over $8,000. Excuse me. That's on account of the fact that this harvester for a kickoff is leased, and we have quite a few other pieces of equipment leased. I'm thinking of getting a different harvester, probably something with a higher capacity tank and definitely a wider header. I'm thinking of one that you can just literally tow behind the tow behind your harvester. That way I don't have to worry about harvester trailers and all that sort of stuff. I'm getting an impression that I'm leaving bits of... So, FS22. I know I keep going on about it, and as soon as Farming Simulator 22 arrives, I won't be continuing with this series. So as of today, where I am, it's the 22nd of October. At least I hope I've got the month right. We have exactly 1 month away from the release of 22. And everything that I see on it makes me more and more excited. Just jump out of cab to make sure I'm... So, I'm going to ask for your guys' opinion at this point. With 22 so darn close, do you guys actually want to see me just do in-cab driving, or do you enjoy me doing the out of cab driving. I am personally in both minds. In cab can be a lot of fun, but it's more tricky, especially when you're trying to find the edge of your equipment. As you guys know, I'm not that great at it. On another hand, it's also a lot more realistic because, you know, obviously in real life you don't have a drone, so you can't actually see things from outside of cab. Of course, as I've said many a times, I've never been on a farm, I've never done any actual farm work, so I really don't know what is and what is not realistic. I'm only assuming at this point. Anyone out there who does actually work or live on a farm, or even sees a farm, you're going to know more about real life than what I do. Again, I'm just assuming. So, what to do? I want to get all this harvested in this episode with you guys watching. So, as always, I think I'll put it on a bit of a time lapse so as you're not missing out on anything. I may do a quick cutscene in between. I'll just jump over to a tractor. That one will do. If I remember to start the darn thing up. So yeah, I'll do a time lapse. I'll possibly do a cutscene when I feel there's enough time in a time lapse to, I don't want to bombard you with all the unnecessary or less than fun pieces of harvesting. I am trying to show you a little bit of everything that happens on the series. I really don't know what the next thing to buy is. I'm torn between buying a new harvester straight away or to buy the next field. Or better yet, the BGA. That might yet be the next goal. Alright, so let's just quickly get these soybeans into our trailer here. Trailers. While that's happening, I will chuck yours into a time lapse. Okay, so here we are. We're on our way to the ranch, where they are offering $2,800 per 1,000 litres of soybeans. So I did do a bit of a time advancement to make sure that we got the best price. There's a cut. The grain mill is still going up, but I didn't want to risk losing the 2,800 that we had here. So yeah, you know what it's like. You want to sell for the best price that you can. 64 grand off our harvest so far. And no, I haven't completely finished collecting everything off our field. That is simply round one. So I am going to have to do a lot more work, and I'll probably end up having to do that off between camera. But I'll bring you back in when I'm I will bring you back in when I am doing the next lot of selling. Okay, so here we are selling the last of the grain. Now, I'm going to start renting the new. I've done some research and I'm going to get to and no, gosh, I wish I could remember how to change. That's right, that one. Now I'm going to get to and return our current harvester. So we're going to return that, going to return that, we're going to return that. Instead we're going to rent. Now it can be argued don't rent until you're ready for it, but I'm going to rent the CR10.90 Revelation. It's got a bigger tank capacity. Going to have to take it as standard, so we'll just rent that for 21 grand. And to go with that, we need the new header, so we are going to go for a 45 foot. Now, of course, as you guys know, I don't do anything that isn't fast farming, so that one there, we're going to rent that one as well. So after all that, that has still left us with 70 odd grand. So between episodes, I am going to be doing a lot of I'll do a lot of off-screen work, try and build up the money so as that we can, after all, going to start building up the money so as that we can buy some more land. After all, the name of the series is Buy the Map Challenge. So, yeah. Alright, so I'm going to wrap it up there for now. As always, I've been Gavino. Thank you very much for watching. Please, if you've enjoyed the episode, drop us a like, leave a comment, whatever you choose to do. Please share the video and tell your mates about the channel. Alright, once again, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Cheers!